So I'm asking you, yes or no, Mr. Kennedy, did you say that COVID-19 was a genetically engineered bioweapon that targets black and white people, but spared Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese people?
He has a famous last name and a controversial past when it comes to his stand on vaccines and abortion. During his Senate hearing, Trump's nominee to lead the U.S. Agency on Health, Robert F. Kennedy, came under fire. Democrat senators accused him of spreading misinformation and trying to cover his anti-vaccine views for the sake of the hearing. The environmental lawyer is seen as a controversial choice for the post. At one point, Senator Bernie Sanders pointed to a website Kennedy had started that sold onesies for babies with anti-vax slogans.
Kennedy can kill off access to vaccines and make millions of dollars while he does it.
And then there was this disruption during the hearing, where a member in the audience shouted out, calling Kennedy a liar.
News reports have claimed that I'm anti-vaccine or anti-industry. I am neither. I am pro-safety.
You're not anti-vax. You note that all your kids are vaccinated. But in a podcast in 2020, you said, and I quote, you would do anything, pay anything to go back in time and not vaccinate your kids. Mr. Kennedy, all of these things cannot be true.
So I'm asking you, yes or no, Mr. Kennedy, did you say that COVID-19 was a genetically engineered bioweapon that targets black and white people, but spared Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese people?
I didn't say it was deliberately targeted. I just quoted an NIH-funded and NIH published study.
Did you say that it targets black and white people but spared Ashkenazi Jews?
I quoted a study, Your Honor. I quoted an NIH study that showed that
I'll take that as a yes. I have to move on, Mr.
The receipts show that Mr. Kennedy has embraced conspiracy theories, quacks, charlatans, especially when it comes to the safety and efficacy of vaccines. He has made it his life's work to sow doubt and discourage parents from getting their kids life-saving vaccines. It has been lucrative for him and put him on the verge of immense power. This is the profile of someone who chases money and influence wherever they lead, even if that may mean the tragic deaths of children and other vulnerable people.
Kennedy was also questioned on his past views on abortion, where he supported it, but now says he backs Trump's stand that states should decide on abortion, not women.
I wouldn't leave abortion, to the states. My belief is we should leave it to the woman. We shouldn't have the government involved, even if it's full term. Did you say that, Mr. Kennedy?
Senator, I believe that every abortion is a tragedy.
Did you say it, Mr. Kennedy? This matters. It doesn't matter what you come here and say that isn't true, that's not reflective of what you really believe, that you haven't said over decade after decade after decade, because unlike other jobs we're confirming around this place, this is a job where it is life and death.
If approved, Kennedy could lead the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, which manages over $3 trillion in healthcare spending. This includes agencies like the Food and Drug Administration and the organization responsible for Medicare and Medicaid, which provide health insurance to tens of millions of Americans. For more such videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.